This should be a pretty good one. VaeluV 1-3, YakkoWakko 1-1, Gold Grinds group, but even 1-3, I think VaeluV's still in it. Looking at everybody, the highest amount of wins in that group right now is still 3. Someone was 3-0, I believe. Let me go back and look. I had it open a minute ago. Yeah, Arm Poly's 3-0. Cheernose 3-2. Zatrex is 2-2. So yeah, I think it's everybody still. I think it's everybody still. I'm not 100% how that's all working out. I'm assuming. I guess then Milius dropped out. That must be the other person that dropped out. I didn't really pay attention. We'll see if Yakko goes live, and he doesn't save his VOD. So I pre-cropped off of a 2-year-old highlight, or a nearly 2-year-old highlight. It's like a year and a half. I don't know if it's still the same or not, but we'll find out, won't we? We've had some close races. Some close races today. I'm feeling a dumpster fire. Feeling a dumpster fire. If you've ever watched me try to crop on the fly here, we'll definitely know it's not fine at all. I'm just proud that I have both of their streams independent of each other. Yeah, good races today, man. It's been really good races today so far. I'm sure one of our summer admins was not stressed at all walking around the overworld trying to get back home with the walk of shame. Zero stress, carefree stroll through Alfgard, enemy free. You'd love to see it. Oh man. Oh, we have live action. We have live action. It's mostly. I'll get him together to make sure his audio is okay. All right. Groovy. Yeah. Audios are not going to blow us away. Look at me. Yeah, counting is hard sometimes. Counting is hard. Nice try. There we go. Gave him a non-tournament seed. That was awesome. We'll report everything, the behind the scenes, the whole 9. But we're in oh man. Things are happening. Like we'll probably end up having that right side cut off a little bit. Let's get it at least to the title there, and then we'll readjust accordingly. Oh, there we go. I was like, that audio sound like crap. Yeah, it was a unique situation for you, trying to figure out your last locations and all that stuff, with the game just dumping stuff on you. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you have gameplay and you go with it. And you can always keep crap like that in the back of your head. Just like I hope the people from I hope Darren and Jeevan take something out of that race where they realize, hey, I could have, oh, wrong button. I could have, done a reset gold grind situation. So this is absolutely the flute channel. All flute all the time. All flute all the time. make sure Yakko's crop's good once he goes live, but I've got the whole title in there at least, so we got that for us, which is nice. And just a reminder to those of you in chat, we do have a semi-automated tracker here. You know, we go with our unique spin here. You just type exclamation point, you're a moron, you're an idiot, any of those type of things, and tell me what was missed and by who, and then it magically shows up on the screen. It's crazy how that works. We have kittens being fed right now. This is happening live. Kittens are being fed. Not in my house, but at one of the racers' houses. Now, DMC knows the way to a man's heart. 3 flutes in the throne room. Sure, they'll never get out because they don't have Wings Return or Key, but they can serenade everybody. Oh man, we have an explosion. Good job. Good job, team. Exactly. I mean, hell. You give the 2 guards. Give the 2 guards the other flutes and everybody just serenades the king. The suspense is killing me here. The cats must be hungry. It's also good to find out if anyone is secretly a golem. Belt gold? Belt gold? Okay. Belt gold. That's not a terrible one. We're gonna get a throwable. I'm gonna lean torch. I could see it being fairy water. We'll get a throwable. And an herb. Throwable and an herb, but I think it's going to be torch herb. That's my guess. Delay of game on Yakko's kittens. Hopefully he remembers to load the right seed when he comes back. Niplet going with the KFC combo. Yeah, I could see getting distracted by the kitten feeding and coming back and thinking you already loaded it up. That'd be pretty humorous, actually. One time in all these years, I started up the wrong seed. And I knew it immediately, because I immediately recognized that it was the last seed I played. So I was like 30 seconds behind. Yeah. Flute stones with 4 strength in the middle of swamp. That is the dream. We are absolutely looking for a slog here. Looking for a slog here. See, I stopped practicing. I did one practice seed with Hoodie last week. Forgot the topic grave existed, and I was like, all right, I'm already dumb enough. I don't need to remind myself I'm dumb. Oh, that's cheating right there. That's absolutely cheating. Yeah, if we're gonna have a slog, we can't have any bailouts. Nice, you know. It's always nice hitting, you know, getting near that 60 mark at the hour mark. It's also nice when your deaths are outpacing the minute marks. Oh, crap. He's back. Alright. We got a... Oh, alright. We got a match. Look at this. Things might be getting ready to happen. This is not a drill. Both these guys still in it. VaeluV 1-3. YakkoWakko 1-1. But no one has more than 3 wins in this group. Oh, that double, yeah, the no heals, hurt more, repel, level 16 was beautiful, especially in the quad. It was a magical one for sure. Absolutely magical. Yeah, we'll see which group decides to give us the play in. I know my group, while not fully decided on order, is set on people. And I really don't have a clue about the others. Not gonna lie. Oh man, they both type GLHF, which, as we all know, stands for good luck, have flute. It's happening. It's happening. We got a countdown. We got a countdown. Moments away from seeing the gloriousness that is 3 flutes. Handfuls also works. I will accept that. A death necklace? Okay. And double key. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta give me a second to breathe here first. Look at that. The semi-automated tracking working like a dream. Get off of that screen. There we go. Alright, saving the key. I did not even pay attention if they... 5 strength, thank you. I did not pay attention to what the starting was. What do we got downstairs? Well, we got a belt in the top left. We got 2 cursed belts. We have a token. Okay, tokens in the treasury, and there's a gold grind. Okay, bottom right gold grind. I expect a reset. There we go. So we'll get that token later. We'll get that gold later. VaeluV also finding out. Let's see if there's a town out here. There is immediately a town, and we're at the south edge of the world. Coal. Holy crap. Okay, okay. Gonna see what's here, if anything. What do you got for us, Cole? Cole has... Well, Cole has the Erdrick's bailout. Brilliant. The Erdrick's bailout has been attained. VaeluV going to give us a check at the basement. Yeah, we got a quick check at the shop there. Yeah, I think we'll settle for the Erdrick's bailout. I think that'll work. Well, we got a vanilla Stones Cave. What is in the Stones Cave? More gold. Go back and get your keys there, VaeluV. Alright, so easy enough. What? Did he walk out on accident? And then since he walked out, I wish he would have went and saw the town so he could see if he needed the gold grind. I like how our first encounter is an armor knight. Well played. Erdrick's sword and Cole, you're walking around just kind of peeping out the area. First encounter, armor knight. And that's the game being trolly. He did it. To be fair, he doesn't know what's in that town or what that town is. I wish he probably panicked because he walked out on accident and didn't even give a thought to go check that town. Throne Room was double key. Oh, hold on, we got 12, 2, 0, 10, and repel. Yeah, double key and death necklace. So we have a double reverse count setup option available there in the southeast corner. VaeluV is going to go pick him up a token here in a second. We'll see if he decides to pick up 2 more curse belts again. Well, he's going to take at least 1. Well, he's going to get both. There's your token. Yeah, no real need to be pressing right now. You have the Erdrick Sword. VaeluV, you're going to get that news here in a moment. We're going to get level 3 for YakkoWakko real fast. Coming in with 2 more power, 1 agility, 2 hit points, 14 magic. That's a lot of repel. This is not a drill. We have 12 repel spells. And he just absolutely wants to press this out onto the overworld. And we have Sherlock up the East Coast. And of course, we'll just go ahead and run away. No issue at all. We got leather armor here. This is not a drill. Alright, let's write some stuff down here. Alright. We don't need to spell all that out. People know what that is. And if they don't, oh, we got a town to the north here. Yakko on fumes and gets keys! It's keys! Double level here for VaeluV. Jumping straight to level 3. Haha. They're leather chaps, sir. Leather chaps. And there's level 4, which I missed the numbers over on the left, so we'll see what's here. We nice crit. 2, 4, 16, 0 stop spell. Alright. See, there you go. That's all you have to do. You type in "You are a moron!" ! And the semi-automated tracker will update. 95220. Hurting outside. Blue Dragon stopping him just shy of Rim and has hurt. Okay, that's good information to have. Not that we never necessarily want to deal with him. And we got DL2 on the Druids. Fantastic. Alright, Yakko going to pick up his stuff here. Most likely check the basement as well. Find out he could have got the keys right away. Not that they were super critical here. Level 5 for VaeluV off that wolf. So we're in the southeast corner, kind of shoehorned, having to go up the east coast through a Sherlock zone. This wolf looks pretty tasty. It'd be nicer in a better tile set, but you're going to take it. Heck, we're going to kill the red slime. That's very upsetting to certain members of the audience. Avert your eyes, folks. Avert your eyes. We did not see the rim chest. We had enough money to buy 2 keys. Nice crit. And here comes level 6. We got a large shield we'll track in a second. First off, 12 more power, 9 agility, 0 HP, 5 MP, but the most important part of that, hurt more to go with Erdrick Sword. Alright. Hurt more at level 6. Golem, we don't have our flute yet. But I will assume Yakko's going to go show us this rim chest here any second. Did he get the leather? Thank you very much. Well, you know, Armor Knight has something to say about this, and that's going to be a big RNG point. Hurtmore, the DL2 Druid, he kind of deserved it, to be quite honest. Kind of deserved it. Ambush DL2 earlier, you gotta pay him back. I absolutely appreciate that from VaeluV. Ferran Burgundy bringing in the spite, absolutely, lots of spite. But I think spite's one of our other red slime zone people's things here. I'll leave official spite to beta. Yakko absolutely insistent on pressing exploration. Absolutely agree, beta. We need you to have some kind of spite going here. All right, VaeluV going to Slamu himself. We're going to get another Armor Knight here for Yakko, who just absolutely wants to press exploration, refuses to sit down. He's 14 away from Hurtmore. Just gotta go kill something. I'm not even sure we have to Hurtmore that. We have a lot of strength right now. Not a ton, but you know, we got the plus 40 from Erdrick Sword. Yeah, we're at 82 attack power right now. No sleep yet. No sleep yet. Oh, see, making emotes... So, alright, we'll go on a little side topic here. Making emotes, there's Hurtmore for Yakko, should not be time consuming. I have made every emote on my channel in 5 minutes or less. The only ones that have gone longer is 5 minutes per picture on the animated ones, but nothing's gone more than 15 minutes. 5 minutes or less. And you know, that's some high quality DDK work in there. Here we go. Rim chest coming in. Giving up the 2 keys to get rewarded with the most expensive torch in the game. VaeluV about to go find out that same torch. You cannot tell they were 5 minutes or less. These are high quality emotes here on the DK channel. High quality. Alright. The spell had no effect. Of course it didn't. Why would it have any effect? And then of course we ran. Yeah, that's just how this game works. This is how this game works. No effect. Heck yeah. You're not gonna believe it, but like, we're gonna die to a blue dragon. We're gonna top off some keys. We're gonna, but you know, like Demon Knight lurking in a cave. You know, that one took me about I don't know, about 15 seconds or so. The hardest part was making sure the square was square. I think the longest I've put in the one was my chaos emote. That one took about 4 minutes. I just copy pasted into Paint a bunch of different enemies and made a monstrosity. Yeah, oof is pretty good. That was a play on Brian Williams' oof emote. That Demon Knight in the cave, mind you, that's an animated emote. There are 2 separate black squares, independently created. That's high quality black squares. Well, this is interesting. We're gonna Hurtmore the blue dragon, 1 away from level 7. And we got 2 connections. Big 180 coming in. Not exactly your enemy you were expecting to be hurt more in here, but level 7 saying 0-3, 210. Okay. We've actually got a moderately decent amount of MP. What the heck's going on? What's going on? Okay. VaeluV gonna try to push out here. The Armor Knight's gonna probably tell him no, since that ambush happened. But he'll try and troll for a low roll. 25 was already a pretty low roll. He gets a low roll. Look at that. It's just that easy, folks. Have the enemy roll low. Have your Hurtmores connect. Win the game. Alright, 8 coming in at 2. 6, 4, 6. Alright, no spells over the last 2. No healing yet. Alright. Yakko finally going to get first action on an Armor Knight after having acquired Hurtmore. The Armor Knight has also forgot it can use attacks a little stronger than 25s and 23s, but you know, there's level 7 for him. So the only path forward is that path going west from Rim. A very non-standard grind here from VaeluV, trying to troll blue dragons with a coin flip. Blues do have some level of stop spell resist. Alright, check of the rim shop here. A whole lot of nada outside that magic armor if they opt to do a gold grind at some point. Another big 180, man. Wow. A blue dragon grind at level 7 and 8. Exactly what everybody was anticipating when they were tuning into this. Slow grind the magic armor and make everyone go insane. Yakko just going to swing at the blue dragon. But level 9 for VaeluV. 3 power, 2 agility, 4 hit points, 1 magic, no spells, no healing. Pretty blah level, to be quite honest. VaeluV living the 1 HP dreams here. Yeah, YakkoWakko just opting to swing through the blue. Going to be a lot more of a sloggy fight, but I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. It didn't throw any heals or healmores out, so maybe it has nothing to go with that hurt. Level 8 of sadness for Yakko. He is going to try and press a little bit. Alright, Star Wyverns. The Hurtmore's not playing well over here. I've been waiting to see if anybody after a death will go buy herbs at the coal shop, which sucks, but you know. But do it by selling cursed belts and coal. That would be a thing. A blue dragon grind. This is amazing. Yeah, buying the herbs here sucks, but man, we have no healing, which also sucks. Yeah, just destroy that slime. He showed up. He shouldn't have been there. We could, and I'm gonna throw this out there. We could also possibly use that repel spell. I know it came out level 2, so it might be out of mind, but yeah, a repel spell does exist. Grinding Death Necklace in coal is an amazing experience. Absolutely agreed. Yeah, you're not surviving 18 regardless. Yeah. Flute love indeed, Dwayne. Welcome in. We've, so far, no flutes yet. We've seen one golem, but no flutes. We're just, Hurtmore and Blue Dragons. The grind, nobody knew they wanted, but are getting. I have done it, beta. I have absolutely done it, and I forgot to clip it. It was about 2 years ago. I did it in a real race and everything. It was forever. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. There was a lot of spite in the repeated searching of the spot. That's all I remember. A lot of spite. Hey, the blue dragon remembered it had teeth. Watch out. Watch out. That hurt a little bit. Alright, VaeluV 100 away from level 10. YakkoWakko trying to get level 9 here. Should be able to off this Armor Knight. The Armor Knight can hit him for 40. We saw that just a moment ago, but, you know, elects to go a little light on him this time. So that's pretty nice. Alright, level 9, he's going to get a whole lot of nada. Oh yeah, it was miserable. I switched up motions, the whole 9. I started switching fingers. It was absolutely miserable. And it made me wonder how you people do that in vanilla. On that terrible gold grind. Yeah, I was like, I was already miserable on that, and I was like, it was way shorter than what the heck those poor people do in vanilla. Alright, Yakko gonna press south again. You gotta hurt more the gold man. Save your HP. Save your HP. Hurt more the gold man. VaeluV getting trolled a little bit here now. Man, this whole path out sucks. This is the only path to the rest of this world. But we have crossed the bridge. We have crossed the bridge. And you can't go north. Okay. Hey, there's a cave down here and another bridge. And you're not going to believe it. More Sherlock enemies in Swamp. But level 10 coming in with 9 power, 1 agility, 5 hit points, 1 more magic. Still no healing, no spells over the last 4 levels. Interesting. We got Grave. We got Grave. Okay. We're making moves. It's just hurt more everything. Just in case they decide to dodge. Alright. What are we getting here? We got an herb. I'd probably use that herb right away. We got a torch. This is an amazing amazing find so far. And there's some gold. You could set up a gold grind out of here if you're so inclined. We know there's magic armor. VaeluV is done with not having healing and also does not want to walk around. Will forego a key to get down to this daggone coal shop and buy some herbs. Meanwhile, we are going to attempt a dive here on Yakko's side. Hurt more everything. You can't afford to take damage. Use the hurt more, Yakko. Use the hurt more. We're still killing slimes. We're still killing slimes because, you know, they exist. We have a dragon scale. We are using hurt more again. I like to see it. 23 HP diving this grave. Going to be intriguing. Especially when we get ambushed by a slime here in a minute and they have DL2 the whole time. Don't let me down, slime. Ambush DL2. That's all we're asking for. No effect on VaeluV side. Gold in the 4th chest here for Yakko. So Grave being pretty worthless so far. Oh, the ambush. We're still alive. We're still alive. Yeah, ValuV got out to a decent little experience lead, and that has been quickly dwindling as we have just repeatedly died. Note to self, dying not recommended. Oh, that wizard, you got some agility. It's not great, but you have some. It has hurt, it could hit us low. It did. Second chance, we get away on the second chance. We are 2 HP guy. We are 2 HP man right now. We are 20 steps away from victory. Oh, you gotta try for the one shot. 62 is enough. We're gonna get level 10. This dive is something else. That's all I'll say. This dive is something else. Oh no, I would 65 it and then it would still... The harp at the bottom of the grave. Tell me if you've seen that one before. Wow, the dive paying off. Holy crap. The dive paying off, surviving it nonetheless, with no healing, and that was no... There were some pretty scary enemies there, all things considered. Very intriguing. Alright, we're straight into everything's grindable. Bottom right is our gold. Does the safety check real fast, just to make sure. You guys are killing me here. All right, let's see if VaeluV can get this blue down. Does get the stop spell out. Blue would be a level 11 here. He's just gonna swing. I mean, we're not exactly weak, but I think you're gonna have to hurt more to prevent bite more. Now, will Yakko save first? Level 11. 3 more power, 5 agility, 11 hit points, 12 magic. There's some healing and some lights in case you get lost in the grave. Topping off the keys here. Topping off the HP for VaeluV. And he is finally going to try and press out. First time going west here. Yakko is going to go save. He's going to find out about the very linear pathways. There's your bridge. Does he check north first? Checks north first. We know that's a dead end. He'll go south. He'll see the bridge. He'll see grave. We'll see what he opts to do. Well, you know, besides, you know, miss the hurt more on a start with him because that's how the game is. Those armor knights start really close to start too. I love to see it. Real fun. Real fun. The issue here is he has no healing, so he's gonna come back down and top off, okay? Or you're just gonna... Interesting. You gonna go buy you some herbs too, or... It's a long walk around. Alright, here's Gray for VaeluV. He'll obviously at least go for the top 3. We'll see if he opts to do the down... We know he's gonna have to eventually. Yeah, VaeluV in a lot better position for this dive if he opts to do it, and he is making the turn. Has healing, has herbs as well. More resources all the way around. Making the right call. It's not 100% free, but he is in a much better position than Yakko was when he did it. And, you know, he's going to hurt more his first gold man because that's what Aaron2U2 told people to do, and people started doing it. It's good luck or something. Honestly, it's the wizard that's the scariest thing, I'd say. Not hurt more in a wizard, and they can bot be pretty good, but the mercy rule should help out. Just keep topped off. But here we go. Yakko has made it to Rem with 7 HP and will be rewarded with a magic armor. Oh. Oh, it's magic. Speaking of that wizard. See, the wizard only has hurt too. We didn't see that on VaeluV side. Interesting. It swung once and then we ran. It has heal more though. Yeah, don't like to see that. Good news is, throw out a stop spell. You can probably take that on. Hey, you've seen a few of those. We've seen a couple blue dragons so far. I'd say over half of VaeluV's XP is from blue dragons at least. They have stop spell. I've seen him throw it twice. He's 1 for 2. He might have thrown it more and I've just missed it. I would definitely heal. There we go. Keep it topped off. You don't know when a DL2 enemy will show up and you can be above that range. Yeah, he should have fought the wizard. I agree. Baby breath on the Axe Knight. Not as sketchy. 63 not enough because why would it be? Alright, Yakko going to confirm there's nothing else down this way. Doesn't want to walk into the swamp without healing. Doesn't know he's super close to getting it. Is getting some minor heal walking in. Magic armor doing 1 HP of healing every 4 steps. This Axe Knight going to leave us just shy of level 12 for VaeluV. And there's a harp. There's a harp. Well, rock and roll. We are semi-tied up here outside of VaeluV opting to not do a gold grind coming out of there. Honestly, kind of surprising. Maybe doesn't remember about the magic armor, but also just due to the fact that you're almost out of resources, so it kind of makes sense to take advantage of that. But level 12. 2 more power, 1 agility, 11 HP, 5 hit points, and we can go home. No walks of shame today in this race. So at level 12, we have 101 attack power. 101 attack power. We know we're still along the southern edge of the world. We have another town out here to the west. Oh, baby. What do we got? It is... quotes town. It's Hawks. Still better than Breck. Changed my mind. Has 1 hurt more. It was amazing. We are not going to do this. Unless this thing is neutered. I'd throw out a stop spell real fast just to see, but... You can tank 1 hit. There's the west coast. We officially did not check the bottom edges though, so there could have been stuff hiding off the screen on the south. But this looks like it's going to lead us to the rest of the map. Does it ever open up a little more? Kind of much more open up here. Here's a cave straight north. And we got Tail It. Come on, Yakko. One more good kill. We'll get you the heal spell. Unfortunately, Cole right next to start. Unfortunately. So Yakko going to find Hawksness pretty quickly here. We have a... Oh, baby, folks. We got a flute in the tablet cave. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. I need to turn that thing off. I don't even want people to pay me anymore. I'll pay you for me playing the flute. That's how this should work. That's how this should work. One more for the road, I guess. All right. All right, and then we'll have to shut her down for tonight. I know not everybody has the same love for the flute that I have grown to acquire. Throw out a stop spell. Come on, throw out a stop spell. All right, just go north. Go to tablet. You'll find your flute. We're getting there. I think we're going to. We did. Take down the Armor Knight, but at what cost? We are out of pretty much everything. And we're going home. We'll see if VaeluV decides to go try his luck at that golem on the way back by. He's got a roughly 1,000 point XP lead right now. For the most part, they are now officially evened up on exploration. Both have a knowledge. The same knowledge, rather. The only difference, Yakko with a heck of a sight more defense in the form of a magic armor versus that leather armor. You know. We'll see if that ends up costing VaeluV at all, but we'll get a double flute going here, folks. We got it. There we are. You'll love to see it. Does he go straight back down? I think he does. I thought he was going to. With the way Yakko's been pressing everything, I think he wants to go see what this golem's hiding immediately. Oh, don't you worry, DMC. That was just a pre-tourney thing. It's when I started going insane about this game. We decided to embrace the flute. It's become love. I have a feeling... Spoiler alert, I have a feeling that might change at some point in the future, though. It's got this feeling. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, though. We have a town. Oh, that's back to Hawks. Okay. Back to Hawks, but we're going to get slept by a Wraith first. Because, you know, reasons. And we'll just crit it. We'll just crit it. Absolutely. Oh, Red Dragon guarding Hawksness. You don't like to see that if you're a runner. But we'll get away on the second try. Yeah, I didn't see what their opening agility was. It's the only thing I missed, but they've gained 39 cents. So, almost assuredly do not have a lot. Oh, we need some eyeball armoire in our lives. We're still swinging on slimes. That's a choice that you can make. Golem protecting the golem here. Golem protecting the golem. Healing up. And here we go. Don't worry, we'll be hearing some of that sweet flute action from VaeluV in a moment. Oh, he's finding out about the golem, protecting the golem. There you go! Throw out a stop spell. It's got stop spell. Come on, folks. You gotta test your enemies. You gotta test. And it's got hurt! This is the freest golem in history. Just throw out a stop spell. I mean, here on DK's channel, we would love nothing more than to just constantly hear the flute. But you just throw out the stop spell. You just throw it out. You test your nasty enemies. There we go. We got it down on Yakko's side, and it said we found nothing, but you know, I think we found our grind for this entire seed. So I disagree with the message there. We found the grind. We found the grind. You keep repel up. You don't mess around with killing slimes anymore at level 11. And you just sit here and grind until your heart's content. Now, let's see what VaeluV decides to do. He's one golem away from the level. You go right back in. Do you test the stop spell? Not anymore because, you know, you just got blocked. But, you know, next time, maybe. Maybe. Level 12 here for Yakko. Yeah, absolutely. You just sit here and grind until your go, or at least, I'm always a fan of like go adjacent, like I'm like a level away. Just especially when there's still a lot to go find. And from Yakko's perspective, we know there's red dragons on the overworld, but I want heal more first. But we got 223, 11, 9, and sleep. Is that 3? Another 11 each? That's 3 levels in a row we've gotten 11 HP. Very weird. But we found some missing agility there. Attack power is still not the greatest. We're only up to 103. And we're just going home for Yakko. Okay. That's a decision you can make. Guess, I don't know. Yeah, 20 MP still. That was, it's intriguing. Could have healed up a few times. I would love to see one of these two just throw the stop spell out and see how frequent they stop spell hurt. I don't think he has. There, now he does. There, yes, yes, yes! Oh, heck, he's like, I don't even care about the hurt, I'll just heal afterwards, I guess. And the great thing about seeing stop spell and hurt, you know it can't heal. Alright. 2 more golems away for VaeluV. Yakko trying to come back around. Takes out an Armor Knight on route. So this is going to be a back-loaded exploration seed. He is not going to top off that 10 missing MP here. Still floating though. Just crit strats, not going to be frowned on here. Still had to hit it 4 more times on top of that 80-something crit. Got a near max HP golem. They go up to, I think it's 152 if I remember. I might actually remember something. Oh, there's Fistmore. There's Fistmore. Yakko has it out for every enemy in this game. He's just going to kill literally everything he runs into. Takes out a gold man. Oh, well, okay. Golem's resetting expectations on spellcasting percentages here. Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Level 14. Will we get our heal more? We found 11 power. 3, 1, 6, no heal more. Well, we're up to 114 attack. You top that off, you keep it going. Yakko giving us that southern coast check finally. I knew we were only a few tiles away. Somehow continuously gets ambush slept by Wraith for some reason. He's got to be damage breaking this thing, right? Throw up repel. Yeah, throw up repel, my man. You have the grind. You have no need to see any of these things. None. Throw up repel. I guess he wants to get 13. Maybe he's 25 away now, but just go kill golems. I mean, level 13 is not going to be go level no matter which way we slice it. So you know you're not just me like, ooh, is this the go level or anything? Anyway. Yeah, they've gained 65 agility so far. So I only missed what the starting was. Yeah, they've gained 65. So they had 14 to start. Thank you there. Now we have solved for X. Bypassing the golem. Yakko is hell-bent on exploration. He still has... That's why we returned. A crit for 104. Not enough after one swing, but we should take it out here. But he still has the silver shield money. So he is protecting that silver shield money. I don't agree with that, but you know, it's a decision he's made and he's going to stick to it, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, for those that may have joined, this is VaeluV, YakkoWakko20, Gold Grinds group. VaeluV's 1-3 and has to win to stay alive. YakkoWakko is 1-1. I don't know all the odds or anything. There's still a lot of races left in their group, but the best person is at 3-0 right now. There's somebody else at 3-2, and so it seems like about anything could happen here still in this group. We'll see what happens. This golem for VaeluV will leave him just shy. Yakko finding one in the wild. Does learn that they are punching back, does not care, and doesn't even bother with the flute, and just swings away. I like being brazen, but if you're trying to save your stuff here, don't kill it. He killed it. All the slime, needless slime deaths with no repel. There it is. And top off your healing. Top off your HP. You never know when you're going to run into that. We got a new cave, but you never know when you're going to run into DL2 somewhere. Well, we got our friendly neighborhood jerk. Cannot progress back to the east. Got to go further north. Okay. This is very interesting. This map is very crazy. Ooh! Remember to punch more. 42 shy. This is back down the tablet. So, yeah, you got to go from the southeast corner to the southwest corner. Straight up the west coast. Eventually, you have to make a little side east path to a dead end where the jerk is. But then you got to keep following the west coast to get to the rest of wherever this map takes us. Well, you know, depends. It depends on what kind of mood he's in, you know, like, is it getting ready to rain? Is his arthritis kicking in? You know, is he constipated? The whole thing. You got to take all these factors. Look at that coast town here. We got a coast town, and we know it's a town. It better not be Breckenary trying to be all uppity on the west coast here. Wild Golem here. Another 102 crit for VaeluV and level 15. 1 power. 4 agility, 3 hit points, 1 magic. No! Heal more! There's the silver shield. And it's Breck, trying to be all uppity on their west coast. You hate to see it. Breck, semi-useful. It's always... We'll always give it use as a top-off town. But actually giving up the goods, Yakko going to be repelling half the world at this point. Oh, we found the Northwest Territory. And yet another bridge that leads to the rest of the map. Yeah, he's got 78 defense right now. Oh, no, 76. We don't have a dragon skill yet. So 76 defense. He's going to follow the top coast, and there is Sherlock. Okay. So, we already knew it, but, you know, the rainbow kind of on the way. Heal more on our werewolves, not ideal. Don't know that I agree with fighting the stone man. Don't get level 16, get that heal more. We're only at 115 attack power, so you know, we still got to grind. Only got 115 attack power. VaeluV is going to start checking some of the Southern Coast stuff that he also skipped. We've already gotten it from YakkoWakko, but the Southern Coast is a nothing burger. But it's a smart play. You never know when something important's just off screen. Yakko just going to crit this wizard for a nice even 100, you know, easy game. And we have a pretty opened up area here past Sharlock. Oh man, we are still killing the slimes. Those slimes know what they did. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, he's used it once or twice. Yeah, I mean, he has the defense to repel everything until a Demon Knight at this point, but, here we are. There we go. There we go. Got tired. The slime, okay. You know, the Draki, that was the last straw. Can't be having Drakis. Can't be having Drakis. Yeah, like, if there was no easy grind, or we hadn't seen the grind yet, I could see not wanting to repel a bunch of stuff, or if you're super close to a level and just look for that next enemy, but, yeah, make this as free of a walk as possible if you're going to be doing this. So he's going to get all his coast knowledge in first, kind of sticking to that north coast now. VaeluV just over 1,000 experience away from the next level is kind of just finalizing all of these little looks down here. Just a ton of swamp all over this map. Okay. Well, this goes all over the place, and we're right back to where we were. That's the grave to the east there. Gonna go see the coast. There we go. YakkoWakko finding absolutely nothing until we see a town. We know it's a healing town, and we know it's a useful town potentially. It's Kentland. Not looking for any gear, but we'll be looking to see if there's some coordinates. Yeah, absolutely. Go to 16, get your heal more, repel the entire world. For Yakko, at least, VaeluV needs to really find some gear somewhere. He is heavily lacking on defense. You got to go to 16 at least anyway. Heal more and to get strength. But here we go. We have 1 to the north, 100 to the west. Reverse counters are freaking out right now. Freaking out right now. God, that's got to be right about the coast. I don't know exactly how close we were to the east. We saw it, but I don't know if it was like a full zone over or what. We have Mountain, Garenham, Rim. Stone's Cave was basement, wasn't it? Of Tantagel? Yeah, Stone's Cave was basement. Yep. So yeah, we have, yeah, we're missing a staff cave somewhere. And then, yeah, Rim, Garenham, and Mountain. Oh, no, I absolutely agree, Tilo. It is difficult sometimes. Can't even get to the spike to grind the spike. Golem's coming out to fight. Just needs 2 of them here. Just needs 2 of them. So we'll see how this plays out. Yakko's clearly getting a little more exploration in play here. Baby Breath and Heal on our Axe Knights. VaeluV is going to be in a much better position to just live wherever he goes. Less inclined to possibly run out of resources, although this has been a fairly free overall thing for Yakko here, and we have found Swamp South. We're going to immediately outside. And we have more map! More map. I can guarantee you this is north and or northwest or west of the starting area. One of those options. It's definitely not south or east. Still Staff Cave running around. Yep, Staff Cave still running around. So we have 2 cave locations and a town location yet to be found. Level 16, we know it comes with Heal More, and any other spells missing 16 strength, 1, 2, 1. Okay. And we instantly jump to 131 attack power. I'm trying to remember what their HP MP is now. VaeluV doesn't know it, but whatever's on the coordinates is like right next to him there. We are done with the Swamp Continent and going back through. Is Yakko going to grab the princess and just say, you know? So yeah, the chords are even for DK they're reversible. Definitely reversible, even for a DK. Now it might take me 7 or 8 counts because I'm an idiot. That's a different story though. Alright, Spike here. Double Golem so far. Yeah, and side. Yeah, we're right there at we're far enough away from the East Coast that it's almost assuredly going to be the coast, or you know, within 2 or 3 of the coast. Yeah, and you got a super easy count from the bottom. Agreed. Well, VaeluV finds the jerk. You're missing just a few things here, sir. Unfortunately, he needs a top off and is sorely lacking. Now, if he goes north, well, never mind. I was gonna say if he goes north from here, he would run into a town. However, you know, the Magic Wyvern had other ideas. We're gonna go kill another golem on the way out for Yakko. Maybe we'll kill a few. Who knows? Who knows? He's gonna show her how easy it was. $102, 101. Okay, I knew it was like just past what would be construed as go. So yeah, we're probably gonna get another level then. Yeah, 131 attack power. We're at 84 agility as well. Precisely, I would agree with that definition. Meanwhile, Yakko finally going to do a little more grinding here. He needs 3 golems, including this one, to get level 15. He's going to find out that he needs 16 for Heal More. We've already been here. V. We're going to need to continue west, sir. .84 agility rears its ugly head right there. Alright, we're done with golems. We killed that one. Don't feel like healing. We're just going to return. We're going to drop her off. Yeah. We're going to top off first, though. Put it right in the very far northwest corner, whatever that tile count would require. Alright, we'll just go ahead and mark it. He definitely made the turn to go drop her off, so. All right. VaeluV getting out a little bit further now. Starting to make up some of the, you've already been here, sir. There's a dead end. You gotta go up the west coast. Up the west coast. Yeah, golems have stop and hurt. Stop, spell, hurt. Unsure on percentages. Initially, we thought it was pretty high. Probably like 50-50. Something of that nature. Free enough to at least run from. You're going to go right back to the jerk here in a second. You were just here. Yeah, it definitely feels likely. So we'll get a check on these chords here in a moment. One thing I can tell you, it's not the flute, it's not the death necklace. So it's definitely something we truly need. It's definitely something we truly need. Just crit the rogue. Alright. VaeluV's got to get the exploration catch up here, and we are highly likely to be able to go at 17. But there's a lot of stuff he hasn't seen yet. Yep, this is the dead end going east. You have to go back to the coast. Go to the coast. Go north. You'll find Breckenary. He's going to go back south here and find Tablet again. Oh, it's a new cave. No, it's the cave we've already been to. Yeah, you've been here. You love to see it. No, they need it in their they need the flute in their inventory just for inspiration. You don't necessarily have to always use it, but you need it for inspiration. Armor Knight gonna play a little hardball here. Yakko's got to go straight west here about another 60 steps, and we'll find out what's going on. Oh man, level 15 for Yakko. Going to get the good news that Heal More's at 16. VaeluV not allowed to go north. The game refuses. All of the encounters. Oh yeah, you got to go a lot further west. Might be on the north-south area. Oh, you got to go to north and a lot more. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to be seeing water before. Oh, let's check. Well, another cursory check. Repel ran out. Why not? 73. Yeah, you got 27 to go. There's Breckenary for VaeluV. He is going to get his top off. And honestly, I don't know that he's upgraded his leather armor. He very well could have at some point if something was for sale, but I have no idea if he did or not. YakkoWakko critting a magician because Repel ran out and refuses to put Repel back on. VaeluV making the mortal sin of visiting. Wow, he counted that all the way over the Stones of Sunlight on the search spot. Very nice. He counted out that last 27. I think it was. I think it was the third tile off the coast, if I'm not mistaken. Boom. Getting called out. Looks like Cheerno's getting some it's time to get some tracking in. You know, join as a tracker. Get some comms going if you're vocally inclined. Do a red slime zone. You don't have to speak English. You can do red slime zones. We'll put you on the Ocho, and we'll start our simulcast. It's time to start reaching out to the larger audience. You can still track, though. You can still track. Okay. Swinging on the golem while Yakko has been really pressing his luck on the golems. Pretty ballsy. You like to see it. VaeluV still on the search. Should start coming across the rest of the stuff that we have seen so far. Do sign language. But what language does he sign in? See, that's what you have to question. That might be confusing to the audience as well. So, but tracking, it's just clicking a button. Trackers are the hardest workers, to be quite honest. I mean, the restreamers, you know, they have a lot of initial hard work. Then you just sit there. The tracker has to pay attention the whole time. Yeah, you and me both, buddy. You and me both. VaeluV just under 700 away from level 17. Yakko's going to possibly grind up to 16 here at least. Yeah, VaeluV's in this big nothingness that we had saw Yakko get into earlier. Not going to lie, I don't remember where he went after he got through this nothingness. We know we found Sherlock along the north coast. When we came south, we had passed the swamp cave. And then we hit Cantlin and then went back west, and that's when we found Swamp Cave. Or sorry, Staff Cave. Over there. Swamp was a little further. Well, here's our Sherlock. Yeah, if VaeluV opts to stay over here, that would probably be beneficial. Versus returning with the princess and everything. Stay over here, finish up the rest of the exploration. We would really like some Erdrick's armor, so I have a feeling they're gonna go looking at everything, so. That mountain cave in Garenham loom large, that is 8 big checks. 8 big checks. Yeah, stones on cords. Oh, I forgot to write it down. Just for posterity. Alright, he got the news about the big strength gain there, and Yakko is out. Not before he just destroys a slime for no reason. You gotta destroy your slimes. No more slimes, though. At least for now, we're gonna repel. And the peasants rejoice. Yay. And level 17. Show us what you got. 3 more power, 1 agility, 47 HP, and that threw me off so much I didn't see how much MP. I think it's time to go. And we're lacking things. Heal more. Thank you. Yeah. We're done fighting. Alright, Yakko checking out these little dead-end areas that we've seen VaeluV a couple times see. He's got to go up the west coast. There's just nothing down here. We want to use the death necklace. We're using it now if we want it. We have 134 attack power as is. If we put on the death necklace, it would be 144. It's absolutely within range at this point. Just run. Yep. The problem here, VaeluV, with minimal defense in comparison to YakkoWakko, is not repelling a ton as of yet. Ah, don't kill things. Don't kill things. Alright. Well, VaeluV's in a different part. He didn't go down towards the central part, which is where we saw the cave and Cantlin. He'll have to get there eventually, but he's popping up all these dead ends. Actually, no, we saw this from Yakko's side. I distinctly remember that as well. This is where he opted to go down. So if we go down, we'll find those locations. See, Artorias, it's situationally based, buddy. You know, sometimes you should be killing things, and sometimes you should absolutely be running. Red Dragon, we're gonna kill it. And just crit for good measure. Yeah, we're at 85 agility, so yeah, we're looking. Or no, actually, I didn't write down. Or no, I didn't write down the MP. That's what it was. All right, back to Jerk for Yakko. I think he's hopefully finally got this part of the map figured out. He had already seen all this dead end up here before, I believe. Because yeah, I remember seeing these mountains and everything on his side first. Yeah, Armor and Sharlock, we had an earlier race, but this one still to be determined. To be determined. VaeluV just finding absolute nothing up here though. Yakko's gonna take the turn and head back towards where we've been, and look for the rest of the stuff that we're missing. Okay. North Coast to bust outside of Sharlock. Yeah, so, oh, there we go. That's, I believe, Cantlin, if I remember right. There we go. All right, so he'll get his one. Okay, we're gonna look for some gear. That's a wise decision, just in case it doesn't turn out that there's anything. The chainmail not enticing enough. But on Yakko's side, the bigger story, we have Garanham. There's a half plate. Get your... Oh, he's like, ah, that could be a full plate, though. We're going to get a key fund here in Garanham. Some gold and... a fighter's ring. We put that on. That's another 2 attack. We got the full plate over here as well. Let's get them both up on the board. All right, fighter's ring. That's 136 attack power now at 17. All right. Staff Cave in the back of Garanham. So our loose cave that's missing is mountain. Out here somewhere. Out here somewhere. I think you just keep pressing your exploration here. You already know you have to go back to the beginning because the rainbow is back there. So you press your exploration, finish everything up way the heck out here, grab the cords, whatever they may be. Obviously for V, it's a couple options. And then grab your rainbow, head up to Sharlock, win the game. It's just that easy. Alright, so where's our mountain cave going to be at? Right there in the little area of mountains there would have been magical. Alright, so we're just east of the rainbow drop from here. Because that's that mountain range that we couldn't progress past. Alright, there's the swamp cave. Will he go through? Does have outside. You have a lot of MP. You could have just outsideed. Back to swamp for Yakko. He's like, hey, I've already been there. It was less than ideal. Oh, V going to grab him a princess as well. Okay. I'm assuming at least. Yakko does kill what he runs into, but then subsequently repels. Alright, can't get much further than this river down here. Yeah, this should be pretty interesting because Yakko is nearing level 17. Only really needing to find one more location. I'll assume he got a staff. He walked back there. To get all of the knowledge. Has better equipment. And here's mountain way off near the east coast. So this will answer armor and Sharlock or not. we're 5 quick checks away. And at this point, armor's the only thing we could possibly hope to benefit from. The first chest is going to be the nothing. Gold and the down and right chest. We've got the news of the swamp continent being worthless here for VaeluV going to go back through. So V's got to hurry up and find these last 2 locations. Because Yakko's going to be repelling a ton more. Another empty chest. If you see it say fortune, you know it's not the armor. He's going to take the fairy water and drop him a torch. A 1 in 8 chance. 1 in 8 chance for this armor. And it's in Sherlock. There you go, folks. We're diving for an armor. At some point, yeah, you get rid of that fighter's ring, get you another fairy water. Let's see what Yakko decides to do and how he's going to proceed from here. He's got to get 1 more level. Is he going to go dive Sherlock for armor first? Is he going to do a double dive? Honestly, a double dive is probably best case scenario for V. If VaeluV could pull off a single dive. So, Mountain Cave for VaeluV. He has missed Garenham though. YakkoWakko has... Oh, thank you. There. I was like, he blessed us with his mouse cursor temporarily, but has opted to get rid of it for us. Yeah, this is a little bit of a walk. Well, he can't be going to Sherlock. He still doesn't have the rainbow. Is he walking all the way back to the jerk? That's a long walk. You have to go from the east coast to the west coast, down, and back inward. Especially with the enemy set that's nearby start, it actually would have made a lot more logical sense to go back to start first. You could kill some of them fools on the way up to the rainbow. Yeah, somewhere westish of here was Garenham. Can't remember how much up or down there was, but... max HP is like 150-ish, or like 145. Attack power is 136 with the fighter's ring at 17. 136. It could be 146 with the death necklace. And we have 85 agility. Yeah, I just don't know the MP because I haven't paid attention yet. I missed level 17's level up. Yeah, 146, 146 is no joke. It is a little, you know, there's a lot of range there. Yeah, VaeluV has somehow skirted around Garenham. It was somewhere east of here, but west of Mountain. But I don't know how much north-south there was. There's the big level for YakkoWakko. He is still slowly making his way... refuses to heal, by the way. But is slowly making his way back to the rainbow drop. VaeluV is going to completely miss Garenham and... go on a wild goose chase at this point. I was like, yeah, he's going to start re-exploring an area he's already been to. It's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. Or was this that way over here? Oh, it was straight south of Sherlock. I know which place that is. Holy crap, that was way further west than I realized. Okay. Game slightly back on. Still gotta turn in the princess and grab the stones, but he can grab the rainbow on the way up. Bad Sherlock things, or just... yeah, bad... yeah, I mean, it's clearly a lead. It's clearly a lead. We putting it on? We putting it on? Alright, we're putting it on. And I'll assume he'll pick up the staff, so I'll go ahead and update that too. Yakko, if he is looking for... Did he get the rainbow? Did I already miss that? Oh, he had been walking back up. He had to have. I have no idea if he got a dragon scale. I have no idea. Yeah, red seemed to have just bit a couple times we've seen him. Speaking of which... Yeah, the Never Gwaelin crew in shambles today. The beautiful reverse in play. 1 north, 100 west. Double coordinate reversible even, and neither runner out did go that route. That's quite alright though. And at this point, I'm not sure what VaeluV is looking for. Oh, he's back at start, just dropped off. Oh my god, I forgot he had just done that. I'm too much watching Yakko go through the top of this. All of a sudden, I recognized we were on the East Coast. Alright, so he's going to go get his stones, grab his rainbow, but be behind 2/3 to 3/4 of a dive. YakkoWakko, if you haven't been paying attention, absolutely refuses to heal. He should be using his fairy waters and repelling these things as well, but that's a whole nother issue. We're going to get Mercy rolled against a Star Wyvern at 85 agility because that's how this game works sometimes. Again, not repelling. We could be repelling that enemy, not healing. We're only healing 1 every 4 step. He had 2 or 3 fairy waters he had picked up. Because he was exchanging them for Fighter's Ring and other items in his inventory. Alright, we got both big enemies in the top zone, and that's not ideal because they are not nerfed. They are not nerfed, and here goes a heal more. Or, oh my god. Okay, well that's a decision that was made. 1 herb too. Ooh. Oh, we are into the second zone? God, I am not paying attention at all. There's the stones pickup for V. Oh man, this is sketchy. Sketchy healing. Trying to min-max every last ounce of resources. Oh, now the Red Dragons joined us in Zone 2. I mean, even at 11 heal mores, we're absolutely super free. Not sure we've seen a Green Dragon yet until then. I think that's the only Sharlock enemy we hadn't seen. Alright. Bottom zone going well so far. We're off to the treasury. Where's our armor going to be? Alright. Of course. 150 shut. Why not? Gonna take a look for a couple herbs. Have not been paying attention. Both sets of wings down here, you know, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome, you know, that's definitely what we're looking for. Gets a key fun. We're gonna get a rainbow for V. Hey, there's 1 herb down there. Okay. Oh, I should probably do this thing, right? Let's do this thing. Yeah, play the audio of the person that's in here. The Artorias Memorial Sharlock Wings. You'll love to see that. Oh, that's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Alright, well, the story of the seed here, completely bailed out of a 5-strength start with Cole right next to start with the sword. Reds in all 3 zones. But Yakko, they took 2 completely different paths as much as you could on a very linear map. Yakko opting to get a gold grind together, nursing silver shield money for 10 plus minutes easily before he came across a town that actually sold one, but had picked up the magic armor. Where VaeluV has been much less equipped from a defensive perspective. And the green dragon is on the spike here. Well, Aaron, it's a good thing you weren't here earlier. Both of these runners would have absolutely just made you disgruntled. If you look at those chords, 1 north, 100 west, we had a double reverse in play, and neither opted to do the reverse. Neither opted to do the reverse. It was 3 off of the coast. Yeah, starting the southeast corner. But we're a full here. Yakko going into the Dragon Lord is going to Death Necklace. We'll be doing 11 to 23. 11 to 23. We got a damage broken Dragon Lord because, you know, we have a absolute ton of defense here. What's he at? 84, 42, 92 defense. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it every time. Alright, should be fairly free barring catastrophe of some nature. Obviously, 85 agility, we're going to get ambushed though, and we'll have to start with the humor. Yeah, a win here would absolutely eliminate VaeluV, who may be eliminated anyway with some weird shenanigans math, but I'm not 100% on that. VaeluV finally into Sherlock, nearly a full dive behind, and takes the extra step in the spike tiles. Oh gosh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. It's gonna go ahead and start with a heal more, and then we'll opt the herb from there most likely. We'll see how he fares. Red dragons in all 3 zones. We know armor knights are in zone 2 as well. Yeah, the extra 15, that's it's almost as bad as having to do the walk of shame at the end of a race. Which I can make fun of because I've actually had to do that at least once. But pretty decent rolls here. I haven't been counting. I mean, there wasn't really a need to count this in my opinion. Terrible heal more though. Doesn't hit him hard enough though. This would be... Oh, he must be good. Swinging with confidence. You'd love to see it. It's the power of all those slime kills. Get some GGs out in chat. YakkoWakko. Gonna take this. Move to 2-1. And let VaeluV know that he's not allowed to move on to the brackets. Good race ran by both of these guys, though. Wow. Yeah, Yakko just had overall better exploration when he was doing exploration. And I think that shorted up. I think that's what shorted up. That and being able to repel the world when he did remember to put repel on. Definitely did not hurt. Definitely did not hurt. We're still in okay space here, but VaeluV definitely gripping a little bit. Out of herbs now. Out of herbs. And just starting in zone 2. The Sherlock is definitely not free. The dive, not free. Gonna just take a cursory check at where he stands, and is tired of seeing red dragons now. Dane. There goes another heal more. But yeah, official race time of 1:27:06 for Yakko. 1:27:06. So just in under that 90-minute mark, which is about par for the course, to be quite honest, somewhere in that area. Pretty average finish time. Oh, hopefully he stays on. I forgot to pay attention. I wanted to see how many slimes he killed. It's an infuriatingly high amount. That's all I can tell you. That 18 repels should be about 50. $15 slime kills. Remember, we started with 45 attack power and Erdrick Sword. Just putting that out there. Poor V-Man just cannot catch a break. Another Healmore down. Down to 8 Healmores. Still completely winnable. You know, but we're into that you actually have to roll well winnable area at this point. Oh, I'm sure someone's done the math on all of that, sure no. This guy definitely hasn't. It's about 80 HP. Holy crap, that is a lot. Red Dragon coming up right before the armor here. Let's we're gonna start with the 100 for some reason, but there we go. Just get the heck out of there. There is one herb right above you in the 250, but with his encounter luck and run luck, he wants to minimize the amount of walking he does at this point. Anyway, we'll switch it back over. Alright, that was a decent little walk. He got his healing up. Still completely winnable. I mean, we saw from Yakko's side, I think he finished with 3 Healmores left. Now, the big difference here is VaeluV will not be damage break in DL1. Can be hit for 49 on a physical. Can be hit for 49 on a physical. He was thinking about pre-death necklacing. Or maybe see if there was an herb. And we are cursed on that side as well. Oh yeah, and it's possible that Yakko got a dragon scale at some point as well. I have no clue. 28, that's a solid start there. The stop spell is nice though. Alright, now we did the other end of the scale. Alright, we're still in decent position here. Give him the opener. Give him the opener. Come on, game, don't be rude. Give him the opener. We have 85 agility. Game is not going to give him the opener and is being equal to both. Ambushes on both ends on DL2. We start with a max roll 23. This one we'll keep an eye on because this is not free, although 23 is huge to start. $37. 56. Oh yeah. And you know, the magic armor over there. We don't give a crap about that. You gotta use exclamation point. You're a moron. Oh, a couple low rolls here. That's a better roll. There we go. Okay, one last Healmore. I lost count, obviously, but feels like we're in a good position still. 2 good swings here left. 21, and final swing says... easy money. Get some GGs out in chat for VaeluV. Nicely done. Still pulling it off. Had a little rougher of a dive there between not being able to heal walk with the magic armor and, you know, just a little bit worse on the run luck there overall. Although we saw Yakko take some crazy runs. But there we go. We'll let it run through his credits if he's so inclined to allow us to see those. And then I believe we should have a race starting up over on DWR Randomizer. And we do. Yeah, so we'll get it over to DWR Randomizer. They'll be roughly 10-ish minutes in. I guess we can even stop the clock. What the hell? So we had 10 deaths on Yakko's side. I didn't even pay attention how many VaeluV ended up with. VaeluV with that very atypical blue dragon grind early was something else, man. Yeah, we had 9 encounters, 6 kills, 2 deaths on Yakko's side on that. Kind of curious here. Most of those blues came a little later though. (24 and 11) with 1 death. Holy crap! Slightly higher rate of those. 13 armor knights too. Very nice. Well, GG's again to both. That was a real fun race to watch. Real fun race to watch. Yeah, only 11 deaths, so pretty even all things considered. Yakko did definitely take the majority of his deaths early. When he continually tried to press up the East Coast. Whatever the hell that noise was. And we'll go ahead and send it over to DWR Randomizer. About 10 minutes into EMP versus Edge. See how that one's going. Thanks for hanging out. GG's to both of these guys again. Good luck to anybody in the tournament, and talk to you soon.